Hello guys, Little Imp here. Today I'm gonna show you Fury Warrior. Mandatory talents, abilities. First, let's go through talents. Most important talent, Piercing Howl. You're using it on the ads like Valkyries on the Lich King, Beasts on Surfang, etc. Everything else is pretty basic. These talents are working really well, aka mandatory talents. Now let's go through glyphs. First glyph, Whirlwind. 2-second cooldown reduction is amazing. Heroic Strike, generating rage, cleaving additional target for AoE fights. Bloodrage, not costing you health when you use it to gain rage. Command, increasing duration of your buffs. Battle, increasing the duration of your battle shot. Now let's check stats and guess. Most important meta, Relentless Earth Siege Diamond, 20 vulnerability, 3% critical damage increase, and you are activating it using Nightmare tier in blue socket. For me, that's my helmet. On tier 10, it will be chest. Everything else, every single gem you should use will be strength or hit or armor penetration, depends. On low gear score, if your armor penetration is below 800, you're using strength gems. If your armor penetration is above 800 passive, you're using armor penetration gems. Because on low gear, most of your damage comes from strength. On higher gear, all your damage comes from armor penetration, and strength is coming from the gear itself. Enchants, attack power crit, agility, all stats, attack power, berserking. I should enchant berserking on this weapon too, but I'm lacking a bit of armor penetration. Attack power for fit. Best option for Fury Warrior is to put Nitro Boots. For that you need to get engineering. You will need Nitro Boots for higher end raiding environment. For now, 5.2. I don't need to get Nitro Boots because it's not necessary yet. Pants, attack power, critical, eternal belt buckle, and attack power. For gloves, you'll go for engineering again. Hyper speed accelerator, 340 haste. It's mandatory. As I say, I still don't need it. I'm low geared. That's why I'm going with attack power to maximize my DPS. Okay, let's go through my macros. Macros that I'm using are Bloodthirst with modifiers, Whirlwind with modifiers, Slam, Burst macro, Death Wish, Potion of Speed. It's amazing macro, it's doing really good job. And most important macro, Sunder Armor. At the start of the boss, warrior have one obligation, to apply 5 stacks of Sunder Armor. Since you're not the only warrior, it will go fast. After you apply 5 stacks of Sunder Armor, you just maintain it on the boss, nothing else. Your top priority is Slam. Slam procs are happening after you're using Bloodthirst, Whirlwind, Heroic Strike. Prioritize it over Bloodthirst and Whirlwind. Second thing, when we use Bloodthirst and Whirlwind without modifier, it will automatically use Heroic Strike. But if we press Shift and we start using our abilities, it will switch to Cleave. You're using modifier on AoE ads, on spikes on Marovgar, on beasts, on Valkyrs, etc, etc, to maximize the AoE output, aka to maximize your damage on recount. So the beginning of the fight will look like this. If you get the Blessing of Might from Paladin, you will use Commanding Shout to maximize HP of your party. Now we're gonna charge, we're gonna start applying Sunders. Gonna use our abilities, Slam, keep applying Sunders. Now when we did reach 5, we're popping our burst cooldown, Slam procs, Warrior is well known that its damage is not really shown well on the dummies. Now let's switch to AoE. As you can see, we're hitting the second dummy without any problems. Refreshing the, keeping the Sunders always. That's our top priority as Fury Warrior. Slam on every single proc. Slam is proccing like a lot. It's really good damaging ability. And when you see Whirlwind melee attacks, no matter how much expertise you have, glancing blows will happen. So Slam average max crits hits, Bloodthirst average max, Whirlwind average max. Melee attacks are your highest damage output. Whirlwind does good on AoE targets, same as Cleave. And basically that's it. Like, there is nothing much to say about Fury Warriors. Really easy class, easy to play, really needed for a raiding environment, but the warriors are usually slacking with Sunders, with Piercing Howl. They are appearing in raids without Piercing Howl and saying that they will use Harmstring. The warrior that tells you that he'll use Harmstring on the Valkyries is not a warrior. Just remove him from the raid, he doesn't know what he's talking about. Well, guys, that's it. See you in the next one. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you did enjoy. Bye. Peace.